Hey y'all, hey. I am coming to you today with a serious message. Last Thursday, me and my girlfriend went out. We were actually getting together things to do for this volunteer effort to feed the hungry and decided, well, yeah, let's just go ahead and go grab something to eat. We went to a late lunch, early dinner, whatever you want to call it. She had this conversation about her husband and everything that was going on, and talked about how much he loved her, how much she loves her husband, regardless of anything. The very next day, he was dead. He died the very next day, and she calls me on Saturday to tell me, "You're not going to believe this, he's gone." I don't know where to begin, but we're going to have to make this real personal. I'm trying to make this video short so that you guys will actually pay attention and watch it. I am in the industry to have this conversation to try to prevent the family from going through when someone passes away. But I don't know what it is, especially with our community, that it just doesn't seem to be heard. I have had the conversation. We had talked about insurance before, life insurance. Couldn't get her nailed down to finish it. So we never did get the insurance in place. And it just seems to be the case all the time in our community specifically. I don't even know what to say anymore except you don't have tomorrow. You have today. And it's not a joke. The life insurance that you get is not for you. It's for the people that you look in the face and you say you love them every day. The people you think that you care so much for. What do you leave them when you leave them with trying to figure out how to be able to afford your final expenses? Is that love? Is that love? You have small children or young children, people refuse to get insurance on. When the insurance at that age is so inexpensive. And then something happens to the child and people say, well, it wasn't expected. Tell me when anybody has planned a death in advance where you said, in 2 years from now, I'm going to be dead. Nobody says that because it doesn't happen. It's not real. The reality of it is we all know that eventually we all have to die. Why are we not planning for that? Why do we spend, let's just say you work 5 days a week and you stop at Starbucks every day, and I'm going to lowball what they charge and say $6 a day, 5 days a week. That's $120 a month. You can get life insurance for less than $100 a month to make sure that your family is not in turmoil, grieving the loss of you, and also trying to figure out how to bury you. I don't get it. I don't understand. The two things that you must not ever cancel in life, regardless of your difficult times and difficult struggles, is your life insurance and your health insurance. Life insurance, basically, if you're not doing something like an IUL, Index Universal Life Insurance Policy, that has living benefits, then the life insurance is for your family. Health insurance is for you and your future. You could be one $40,000 hospital bill away from being bankrupt. Come on, man. I just don't understand. What does it take before we understand what we need? And I know that I have options available, but there are so many different places that have options available that there's truly no excuse. When will we get it? People living with people, you got roommates. You don't even pay full insurance. You mean to tell me you can't afford $50 to make sure if something happens to you, your family's not out here trying to figure it out? Look around you. Can your family afford to cremate you or to bury you? If you look around the people that you're with and the people that are in your family, can they afford it? But you will put the burden on them versus just taking care of what you need to take care of now. Listen, I know that I am having an emotional moment being at the funeral home with her all day yesterday, but I'm just telling you, it's time. It's time to stop playing. It's time to wake up. It's time to be serious. It's time to take the steps necessary in order to make sure that you're not being a burden to your family in your death. This is Cheryl King. Homeownership by CK. I am also a licensed health and life insurance agent. I am frustrated because it's very difficult for our people to understand what we're just trying to say is simple. You don't have tomorrow. You have to do it today.